Have you been seeing the number 111 or 111? If so, then your next blessing is already aligning for you. We are entering into a time when you're aligning to the 111 portal, but this is a timeless reading as well, so you can return to this any time you want to. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Brahmaloka Tarot. I'm Lauren, and this reading is about what blessings are coming your way. Even though this is a timeless reading, here's a quick timing anchor for anyone watching right now. We're integrating the full moon in Cancer from January 3rd, and that shows emotional clearing, home, heart needs, and moving towards the new moon in Capricorn, which would be in January 18th, which means fresh structure, priorities, and grounded intention setting. And this week, Jupiter reaches opposition on the 10th, and that's often felt as a bigger, brighter perspective and expanded possibilities. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and use this as a reflective guide for you. Thank you for being here. Let's take a look at your piles right now. You can pick intuitively or choose the one that you're pulled to first and foremost. Okay, so this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Pile 1 has this card with the number 7, Celestial Gatekeeper. And that is with this stone. It's a meditation stone. Mother Earth makes this. This isn't paint. And isn't that not amazing? Pile number 2 is this card, number 28, Mindful Wisdom. And that is with this beautiful ruby and zoisite. Ruby in the rough is what I like to call it. So pretty, so sparkly. And then pile number 3 has this card. Number 23, Lead the Way. And that is with this beautiful pyrite crystal. This is also black tourmaline here. Beautiful. So please take a moment or two, pause the video if you need to, and take a look at these 3 piles in front of you. You can't go wrong here. These are blessings that are coming your way. You can choose one or all of them, whatever you're feeling pulled towards. Once you've chosen your pile or piles, then go down to the description box or the pinned comment in the comment section, and there you'll find the timestamps for your reading, and I'll see you in your separate readings. Hi everyone, and welcome to your reading. This is pile number 1. If you've chosen this pile, then this is your significator card. The number 7, Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical, and you have this beautiful image of an eagle. Today we're looking at what blessings are coming to you. If you've been seeing the number 111, then this reading is definitely for you. We're going through the 111 portal soon here. And then if you chose this pile, this is your beautiful meditation crystal or stone. It's beautiful. And you have the Urban Tarot deck right here. So I have channeled messages for each and every pile. We'll start with the channeled messages, and then we'll head into your reading. And I do have prepared cards today. And yeah, let's take a look. I think this is going to be actually really, really cool to see what things are coming through for you guys. Pile number 1. Let's see here. Geese fly by in winter night sky. Popeye, eat your spinach. Now, this comes through a lot of, it's kind of like very rant-like, and it comes through sometimes a little botchy. Today was a little botchy. I did a meditation last night, and that's when it came through. So let's see here. So that I saw geese flying by in the winter night sky. I heard and saw a Popeye eat your spinach, and saw the image of iron, strong, and hard. What's that say? Hands tense. Oh, yes. Yeah. Felt hands tense, the neck tight, been too long in the night, no light to be seen, dark days, no green, stagnant waters and algae. So I was seeing some algae growing, and then I saw betta fish and fish fillet. I also saw the betta fish kind of like solitary, because you can't put two betta fish together because they will fight to the death. So that might be something important for you to know. Then I wrote down omega-3s, brain at ease. So make sure you're getting your omega-3s here. Face toward the east, the rising sun is but an hour away. The darkest of night brings the brightest of day. DNA, cellular activations. There's been cellular activations and memories of the past, like past karmas. And then I heard Dalai Lamas, Buddhas, and Christs, the dance of Shiva and of Shakti, so that masculine and feminine dance together. And then I saw the Muladhara, and that's one of the chakras that we have in our body center. And I heard Bhakti, which is love and devotion for the divine. So devotion so strong it lights the way. And I wrote down deep slumber does a number. Brain focus with go to cola, koalas, because why not? I don't know. They came through. I don't know if you have gone to the zoo or something. That kind of came up as I was driving in today to the office. Koalas and llamas, South America and the Bahamas, so some travel. You may think this is all to be silly rhyme, but encoded here is the gift of time. Time to heal, time to feel, time to laugh at funny reels, time to love, time to live, time to forgive. First yourself and then the rest. You've done your very best. Time to put time to the test. Open your heart, let God in, and be renewed. Begin again. And the key words for you guys are Phoenix, Resurrection, Judgment Day, Eternal, Ernie and Elmo from, oh my gosh. Well, you guys know them. Okay. And 7th Street came through. Maybe you live on 7th Street, or there's something interesting about the number 7. Actually, that's interesting because number 7 is your card too for the Celestial Gatekeeper, and it's talking about time. Timing is critical, and there's a lot to do with time here. Okay, so your keywords, 7th Street, drumming circles, codes, and Da Vinci Code. All right. So I know that it's not going to resonate completely with all of you. Again, it's a pick a card reading on YouTube. So just use your discerning faculties to discern what's yours and what's not. And we'll go from there, okay? All right, so we have this beautiful eagle, and we were talking about the East. Now, from what I can tell, or what I can remember about the medicine wheel of the Native Americans of North America, and I don't know about South America, but it might be similar, is that they have the directions, north, south, east, west, and each direction has a gatekeeper. The gatekeeper in this case is the eagle, and the eagle is usually, I think, connected with the east, the rising sun, beginning again. So just something to think about, okay, as we move forward. So what blessings are in store for you? Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So this is, I think, the first time that I've used these on my channel. This is the Urban Tarot deck. So let's take a look at what cards want to come through for you. I'm leaving this pretty open-ended. The Knight of Wands, the rock star. Wow. Some crazy ass potential for you. You are getting your vitality back when you're in the flow. And what I'm saying is when you're in the creative flow, time seems to go by differently, doesn't it? When you're in the flow, you almost don't even realize how often or how much time has passed because you're just doing something that's really fun and you're focused. So this is following your passion, something about where you are capable, fully capable of stepping into your passions more and more without the concerns so much of worldly affairs, meaning you're not so much concerned about finances because you know that if you're in the flow, finances flow to you as well. Just in case you are concerned about money for some reason that came up. So, okay. Oops, I want to put this rock over here. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. We're going to put that right there. It's beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. One more, please. Or two, maybe. The Eon. Oh my gosh, Judgment. Didn't we? Hold on a sec. Judgment Day. Resurrection. Renewed. Begin again. Let God in. Let God in and be renewed. Begin again. This is very spiritual for you this year. It's like you finally surrendered and just let go of all the drama. Oh, and that talks about, I hear drama, no drama llama, and we have llamas here. Yeah. Okay, so the no drama llama. So this year is going to cut through all the drama. And I love how this is called an eon because I do feel like us collectively as humans on this in this world right now as it is, we are going through a massive shift. I mean, I've been listening to some channelers recently. I've been actually just also discerning on my own what is happening. And it's such a huge shift. We don't even know what it's going to look like because this has been an eon of this kind of crazy, I don't even know how to even say how it was because obviously, I don't remember all of my past lives or anything, but there's something about it where you were stepping into like a new chapter. No, a new timeline. This is the resurrection. This is the phoenix. This is the phoenix rising from the east. Do you see how this lady is on one wall here? She's looking at all these names on the past engraved here who have probably lost their lives from battles, from wars, whatever it is. It looks like a memorial. And look right over here. Her reflection is that of maybe her from a different time. So this is about time. We're talking about time. Time to forgive. Time to live. Time to let go. Time to let God. Okay. Anything else? Should I? Nope, it's saying no for right now. We might get another couple from this deck, but so far, so good. We've got a lot of cards to get through here, and got these. I usually overdo it with cards because I have so many wonderful decks I love using, and I just use my pendulum here to figure out what decks to use. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Woo. So we've got beginnings. And this is from What's in Your Stars Oracle with the Aries symbol and spirit. And then there's fire here. Strike iron and flint to make fire. Did we not have iron also? I mean, this is so crazy. Iron, strong and hard. Popeye, eat your spinach. Iron, Wow. Okay. You would think that I actually like personally chose these cards, but no, these cards chose to be in this reading for you for what blessings you are receiving. You're entering a new life, completely new. And beginnings. Let me read this. It says, "Go for it. The spark of fire is your life force. It lives within you. All you must do is claim it. Say yes to a new direction and trust that you have the energy to make a fresh start." Yeah, fresh start. Knight of Wands. You will be gifted and blessed with the energy to follow through on your dreams. And the fact that it shows like the celestial gatekeeper and the timing is critical, it's it feels like this is the timing. This is the time for you to do this. This is the time. Now is the time to really step into your most authentic, most passionate, most experiential, lived life, something that is just that was missing in the past. Okay, let the past be the past, that memorial, the eon. View from above. Okay, this is crazy. Get the big picture. I was just going to talk about how the eagle, the eagle's point of view or bird's eye view is like when you zoom out and take a look at everything that's happening underneath of you. And this is showing a whole bunch of hot air balloons that's looking over a castle and rolling hills in the background. Get the big picture. And I think, so you got another one from this deck here. Great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Okay. If you have been really thinking about a side project that you want to go bigger, if you have a passion that you want to make into more of a lifestyle, if you, I don't know why, but I'm seeing like some recently divorced people who really, have had it hard in the love sector in their lives. Well, this is kind of like showing get out, go see the world, do things on your own, feel comfortable with doing things on your own. You don't need anyone else right now to tell you to go and have fun. And in that picture is a sailboat, someone who's like setting sail over the seas and with others. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got, I'll do a few cards at a time here, and I will be looking at some of these cards, the guidebook as well. So this one in particular, the Tantric Dakini Oracle, I like looking at that one specifically, but the imagery is really nice too. So this imagery, this one's the number 9 and way through, and it shows the key and a galaxy in the background, dark night sky with a galaxy. You have the key to the galaxy to succeed. Okay. Okay. Then we have gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. This deity looks like Lakshmi. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the deity of Lakshmi. And then we've got a hummingbird in the front as well. So joy, fast-paced, joyful, iridescent, holographic universe. What else am I getting? And Lakshmi is connected with abundance. She is the giver of life, of abundance. She helps you to awaken your abundance within. Okay, so you have the key to unlock the universal codes, the Da Vinci Code. Yes, I highly recommend you looking at the Da Vinci Code too. So it's like you have the power to unlock the gifts and the potential and the abundance of the universe. Wow. Then we have Hyrith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Again, galaxies right here. Are you a starseed? Are you someone who considers yourself a starseed, or someone who longs to go off into space and navigate your way through the star systems? You are definitely someone who loves to travel, though. Okay, so I see travel coming in your future, no matter and a spiritual traveling as well. So I do see people going on certain like plant medicine trips this year, maybe going on trips to other faraway lands that you've never been to, and you're discovering a part of yourself that was long lost, and you're returning home to you, that lost part of yourself. You have been resurrected from the dead. Maybe you felt like you had some sort of near-death experience, or that you thought that you were living in a dying world. And yes, every moment passes away, but every moment also is a new creation, new potential. It's what you do with your time. Then the number 30, this is from one of the Oracle decks that has unicorns in it. So this one shows a unicorn with crystals. It says cosmic diamond, the number 30, spread hope and joy, illuminate the world. So now that you've been activated, the 111 portal, now that you have been really guided to this moment to recognize the blessings that are all around you, be grateful for that, have gratitude for the abundance that is coming your way. And please, whatever you do, please be aware of how special and how unique you are. The world needs you. The world needs a person like you to provide perspective. You're the visionaries. Okay, we've got vitality with fig, ficus, carica, and that's interesting. And then we've got over on the side here, we've got this snake. So we've got the Kundalini rising. We have, is that Taurus up here, or Aries? I'm still pretty bad at this stuff. Like I'm still working on my astrology signs and all of that. I kind of easily get confused about it all. But no matter what, this shows vitality. Figs are an abundance of vitamins and minerals, including iron, and you can pretty much live off of these. They have so much good nutrition for you. So not only that, you got the number 32 here, and vitality. Yeah, like the Knight of Wands, your vitality is returning. You're coming back stronger than ever. This is your comeback year. This is your comeback year, no matter what year you're coming to see this. And then we have Sacred Space. This is from the Crow Oracle. And there's 4 blue eggs in the center of this nest, and 2 birds, probably the mother and father crow. And then we got the number 43 with sacred space. So so we're talking about time and space, both this continuum of time and space. And I think what really, this whole blessing, these blessings that are coming through for you in the 111 portal, what it boils down to is providing the time and the space for you to really recognize and be aware of all of the abundance that already is around you and within you, and yet also be aware and open to the abundance that's flowing through to you as well. Okay, I don't know where to put this here. Let's just, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, and then we've got these cards here, the little tea leaf cards. We've got an astral house, and then we've got 3 of the tea leaves. So let's take a look at the astral house here. Yeah, happiness, and we have doves. They kind of look like seagulls, though, interestingly enough, but I think that they're doves. Happiness, peace, serenity, space, time, transcending space and time. I will look at this in the guidebook. Then we have Fox with shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay, some of you guys for sure are starting a business of your own. And like the Fox, very clever, very resourceful, able to manage your money, able to manage others' money, whatever it is. And yeah, like moving forward with a positive attitude and joy, knowing and excitement. I'm excited for you, to be honest. And then Crown, honor and respect will come to you as long as, what I'm hearing is, as long as you follow your dreams. And Tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. What else could, I mean, what you could ask, to be honest, is what else, universe? Like, what else is here for me to discover and enjoy? You know, open it up to the universe. Don't just take all of these at face value. Say, okay, if universe is helping me to unlock the powers and the pleasure and the abundance of universe, then I have that at my fingertips. So what am I going to use this for? Okay. I think that's all I've got for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really am excited for you all. And just let me know what blessings have come already, what you're grateful for, and what your goals for 2026 are. And if you're in a different year than 2026, just I'm saying it as whatever year you're in. So what goals do you have for yourself in the year that you're in? And this being a timeless reading, remember, time is so subjective. Okay, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the reading, and also go down to the comment section and let me know if anything resonated for you. What are you excited about? And I will see you in my other readings. Thank you. Jai Ma. Bye for now. Hello, hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this reading, then this is your significator card with the owl, the number 28, mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. And your beautiful ruby crystal, ruby and zoisite here. Call it ruby in the rough because it is rough, a rough ruby. So that is beautiful. This really makes me feel like there's a heart-centered connection, creating inner harmony, so inner peace in the heart, feeling very rested and at ease. So I'm going to just put that there off to the side. Now I have a couple of things here. So we're going to read the channeled messages, and then we'll dive into the tarot cards. And I already have prepared the oracle cards after the meditation and everything. So, and one of the cards came out for you from this deck when I was shuffling these, so I put it here. But we'll get to that in just a moment here. So pile number 2, I will read these. There was like a lot of imagery. There was all sorts of, it was a little bit more botchy today from the channeling that I did. So anything that comes through, I'll try my best to like read through it as best I can and take what resonates, leave the rest. You guys know what it's all about. Now this is about what blessings are coming your way for the 111 portal and beyond. So whenever you're coming to this, it's a timeless reading. Thank you for being here, and here we go. So this says, deeply tuned in. I heard sounds of crickets. My ears, when I was sitting, were hypersensitive, so I was tapping into the hypersensitivity of your ears. Also, nighttime and evening rituals before bed are a must for this group. Full body relaxation. I just felt like I was melting into the seat that I was sitting in. Finally, some rest. Not the way you thought. So thunder came through, lightning came through, communication and timing came through, going out, coming in, tidal waves of information. Chaos around, stillness in. Stillness speaks, chaos yells. Pay attention to those bells. I was hearing bells in the background, so that's what it was all about. And then I heard, hell's bells on angels' wings cannot have one without the other. Blessings be of ultimate reality, simulations halt and falter. Foundations crack down into sea, it goes, ride the waves of chaos. Butterfly man grants you 3 wishes, cigarette hanging from his lip. Beware, don't fear. You're in the clear. He'll grant them if you insist. A little bit of prose there. The day of old are passed away to prepare for a brand new day. Warm wind, calm shores, blue skies, golden eyes, hues of rainbow, smells of sage, be welcomed in this golden age. And the key words for you is ripe, prosperity, gold, hearth, Townsend, lip sync, avenue, poplar, like the poplar tree, police, and the page. Now, the page I was seeing was of the tarot decks, so something about that, but it may be something else that is referred to for you guys, but that's kind of what I saw. So again, we're at this mindful wisdom, create inner harmony. And I just realized for pile number 1, I forgot to read the information from the guidebook from one of the oracle decks that I said I was going to. Well, anyhow, I mean, that's how it happens. Sometimes it's just not meant to be, right? So it's a lot more intuitive today. What blessings are coming your way? Create inner harmony. The owl, a symbol of wisdom. I have a lot of owls that live right along the trail that I live nearby, and it's by water, and we have a lot of rodents around, so I think that's probably what they feast on. So there's something about that, the reason why I told you about that. So we've got the worlds, and that was in reverse actually. And I wanted to show you that this came out initially. So I was going to tell you the 10 of Cups came out in the upright position for pile number 2 while I was shuffling the cards, and I asked the guides if I should keep this because sometimes they say no, and it said, yeah, keep it, because that really resonates with the experience of and the blessings of pile number 2. So for you guys, the pile number 2, what blessings are coming your way for this 111, or actually I was going to say 1111 portal, but nevertheless 111 is this 10 of Cups. First and foremost, that means an abundance of emotional well-being and fulfillment, connection to others. Very like unconditional love is what I'm hearing, but it's more than that with the 10 of Cups. It's definitely an overflow and abundance, an overwhelming, beautiful experience of love within your relationships. And your emotions are just overflowing too with love and gratitude. Now, the World card in reverse, okay? Is this in reverse? Is this in reverse? Okay, it says yes. Sometimes I want to know, like, is it truly in reverse, or is it like telling me just a stronger version of the world in the upright position? But this is in reverse. Now, there's some loose ends that need to be tidied up for you guys. But does that really matter? Does that really matter? It doesn't, you know, okay, so this is what it's about, because we're talking about the chaos of the world. The world as it is right now is pretty chaotic. And I know that us empaths, the ones who can really deeply feel the 10 of Cups, deeply feel into that, they're like, what's going on? What you're being called to do and your blessing in this whole experience of the chaos, like being in the chaos, but not really being of the chaos, just being able to see it around you, but not being sucked into the drama of the chaos. So this is showing that you have the potential, and actually this is the blessing. You have the ability to be still and to be at peace and at ease within the heart space, while everything else is kind of burning down around you, like literally or figuratively. There's a whole lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of chaos in the world, and I know it can be really difficult to see and hear things, and the news and media, it's like so hard to not like somehow get affected by that. But for you, you have the gift of being still within it, calm, cool, and collected like a cucumber, really. So just looking at this, blessings be of ultimate reality, simulations halt and falter, foundations crack down, and to see it goes, ride the waves of chaos. And something about butterfly man. Okay, well, we'll get to that in a minute here, but there's definitely a transformation. There's boons that are being granted you if you wish. This is all like, yeah, ultimate fulfillment. Your ultimate wish and desire is to be at peace. And that's what's coming your way. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Do I want one more? Do I want one more? Yes. Okay. So one more, please. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles. And in this case, what I'm experiencing here for you guys is that it's actually really good, this Five of Pentacles, because it shows that you don't belong to the chaos, and the chaos doesn't belong to you. You're easily able to shed those realities because they're not ultimate reality for you. Wow. Well, let's see what else comes through here, okay? Shedding realities, creating inner harmony despite the chaos that's happening around you, despite the despite the, I'm like hearing financial destruction and stuff like that, despite things that are happening, whether personally to you or just on a very big like world level, right? And that's what I'm really focusing on more for you guys, is just that tapping in and tuning into some of the world's chaos. You're not of that. You know how to somehow like reel yourself in and settle yourself down, and you're able, and you'll be, this is the blessing, you'll be able to ride the waves of chaos without getting consumed by it. Fascination versus anxiety, Virgo and emotion. A woodpecker bores through tree bark. Your capacity to drill into the details may be resulting in an exciting and energizing feeling of fascination, or it may be causing you to overthink things and feel anxious. If the latter is the case, it may be helpful to broaden your perspective. And this is the oak tree that it's sitting on, the mighty oak, sturdiness. Feeling anxious. Yeah, overthinking and feeling anxious. And there's a heart right here too. This woodpecker is interesting. Bores through tree bark. Okay, let's keep going here because I want to know what that's about here. Cleansing waters, purification activates a vibrant life force. dragonflies and lotuses and lily pads, and this woman who's got her eyes closed and she's just soaking in the waters. Purification and activation, okay? We have number 1, Mercury. And this looks like the healing symbol here with the 2 snakes spiraling up the staff. Interesting. Wow. So healing. You're creating inner oh. Oh. So maybe, okay. This is what I'm healing. I'm healing. Wow, this is what I'm healing. This is what I'm hearing is that you are a healer and you're also being healed. It's like heal the healer and healer be healed. And you may find yourself in a variety of settings where you yourself are actually more well versed in healing the body and mind, especially mental conditions. What I'm hearing, mental and emotional. Oh my God. So you would think that I meant for these cards to come out. Well, this says energetic clearing. Wow. This is with Mother Kali. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Now, Mother Kali she's definitely kind of a scary deity. Sometimes, if you think about it, she's really, really dark. She's got her skin, at least in here, is blue. She wears skulls around her neck like a necklace. And she steps or dances on a dead body, and she's holding the skull in one of her hands. She's got multiple arms. She slays fear. She cuts through fear like no other. So with that being said, for one, you got to heal yourself and you are being healed. There's that blessing. This is a blessing and such a gift to be able to heal through this chaos and be able to heal others through this chaos. You're a very empathic soul. You're someone who may be considered an energetic healer, a nurse or doctor or somatic practitioner or mental health therapist, psychiatrist, you name it. Anyone who's in those fields of healing, physical therapist, could be something completely different, like energetic medicines or herbalist. Yeah, so you've got the gift of healing. Okay, let's see what else here. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. You'll survive this. So this goes to show me that you're under a massive transformation and have been undergoing massive transformation, and this is the time now that things are becoming clearer for you. Butterfly man. I'm still thinking about this butterfly man. Cleansing, energetic clearing, the healing symbol. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Wow. Oh my God. And healing again. Okay. So this is from another Oracle deck, Unicorn Oracle deck, and it's the number 16 with soul healing. Align with your essence. See your true colors. You are seeing through the veil and recognizing on a very, very soul level that you are a healer. You are healing yourself of some sort of ailment, some sort of condition. And with that being the case, you're also a person who's capable of healing others because you've gone through the fire. And then we have longevity with the number 39, chrysanthemum. And this is a white, kind of like a whitish chrysanthemum. We've got the time clock here. We've got the sun. We've got a leaf and stars. We've got Scorpio. The number 3 and 9. Expansion and growth. Humanitarian is what I'm hearing too. Longevity. Yeah, you are being blessed with this gift of knowing ultimate reality of truth and of longevity, of like being purified. The white colors, the purification that's happening is to your benefit, to the world's benefit. Okay, and then we've got the number 42, back to Virgo, with that fascination or anxiety with the woodpecker and tree bark. Now, the number 42 routine. See different seasons here, where they fly into the city in one season and out of the city in another season. So there's a routine to this. Make sure to create routines for yourself. I really think that's going to be important for you. Let's see here. Didn't I write that down here too? Yes, nighttime and evening rituals before bed. Are you a Virgo? Are you someone who's an earth sign? But Virgos are definitely routine, regimented, oriented, organized, people who need that type of guidance and support. So make sure that you are taking time in the evenings to create a routine for yourself so that you're not staying up all night. You need the rest. Not the way you thought. Finally, some rest, not the way you thought. Thunder, lightning, communication, and timing. Going out, coming in. Like these birds, right? Going out and coming in. Same stuff, but different days or different seasons. Tidal waves of information. You're communicating with the divine. You're communicating with your higher self, and with, you may even start to notice that you are capable of communicating with those who have gone, who have left their bodies. So like a medium. You may also be a communicator with high vibrational beings. You have wisdoms to share, like the owl here. And the wisdom to share is because you have been able to heal yourself. The blessing is within the healing, within the healing journey. That's the blessing for you. It's a soul alignment and soul healing. Don't worry, it showed here, inner earth, you'll survive this. If you're going through kind of a hard time right now, just know that the shift is still happening and that it will be set in stone after the 111 portal or the 1111 portal for you guys. Okay, let's take a look at some of your the tea leaf cards here. So we've got a month of the year. Ooh, with December. We just recently passed through December, but whenever you come to this, maybe December is an important time for you guys. And you see crows and owls more often, I feel like, in the winter times. If you're from the Northern Hemisphere. That's what I've noticed. Like every single night, I've been hearing owls outside of my window. The hoot, 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 hoot. I call them a whole bunch of hooters out there. I tell my partner, I'm like, oh, the hooters are out again. Okay, so then we got 2 astral houses for you. One with marriage. Okay. And then wealth. December, marriage, wealth. Tea leaf is carriage, a journey either physical or mental. I also hear babies. And then key, successful outcome to your problems. Don't worry, you'll survive this. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments. So again, if you are experiencing some really tough stuff because you feel like you're drowning in the chaotic world. You are being definitely helped right now. Kali Ma comes through, the owl comes through, all of these healing helpers and friends are showing that you are going to be just fine. So those are your blessings, and not to mention these things like marriage and wealth and carriage, the journey. Like I said, I also heard babies, like baby carriage. So maybe you guys will be expecting, maybe some of you will be getting married or remarrying. Maybe some of you are renewing your vows. Maybe some of you, this is more of like a spiritual vow. Like I vow to answer my calling, like the hooting of the owls. They're trying to reach you. And especially if you have been listening or hearing owls outside or crows outside, those are messages from spirit. And wealth, you're on track to experience emotional wealth, unconditional love, and even an increase in finances. Don't you worry. You have been taken care of, and you are taken care of because you've cared so much for others. And that's not the only because, but that's what's come through. Thank you so much for being here today. What blessings. Oh, it's so many blessings for you guys in this group too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading, and go down to the comment section. Let me know, what your goals are for this year, what resonated for you, and what your plans and hopes and your dreams are if you're willing to share that. Like, let us be a community and let us lift each other up all together. Thank you so much, Jaima. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. This is all about the blessings that are coming your way that you are aligned with this 111 portal, or if you've been seeing 111 or 1111, because that definitely showed up a few times already now. So you're definitely being guided, and this is the reading for you. So if you chose pile number 3, then this is your significator card with the number 23. This is the stag with lit up antlers and a star above its head. I love this one. And it says, lead the way, light your own path. So I'll put that off to the side here. Now, let's see here. You also have this beautiful pyrite and black tourmaline crystal. Beautiful. So I'll put that off to the side too. Or maybe I'll put it like up here because it's pretty. It's a pretty. Okay. There we go. So I already have prepared oracle cards. We'll dive into the tarot deck in just a moment here, but I do have channeled messages. They came through a little bit more botchy. Sometimes it was a little bit of poetic prose, and other times it was just things that what I was seeing, hearing, and feeling. So that's what I wrote down. So please bear with me when I'm reading through this and understand that that's how it comes through. So let's see, pile number 3. I wrote down, I see Mario Kart and games on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and computer games. There's a 1980s flashback, and I wrote down, now zoom out, zoom in, boom, the speakers, like those big speakers from like the 1980s where people carry them on the shoulders and were just dancing around like that. Yeah, that's kind of the idea of what my visual field was showing. And then I wrote down communication. So zoom in, zoom out, or zoom out, zoom in, boom, the speakers, communication, exciting news, exciting times, unsettled hearts were flying by, living on a spherical rock floating in space. What do I want? Where is my place? Heightened senses, antennas, and lenses. I saw a rock shop and vortices like vortexes, and smaller groups and communities. Cross continents and oceans. Who needs ships and planes when one has thoughts? That's a good perspective to have. Thoughts travel faster than anything else, right? Vibration is the key to all. Frequency of prosperity, of money, and unity and oneness. Access peaks when stillness speaks. No need to fear the 2026 year or whatever year you're in, okay? Because this is a timeless reading. And then the keywords is replenishment, a wish come true, fantasy, dopamine, 1 and 3, ship the bee. 1 and 3, ship the bee, and money. Ooh, okay, let's take a look at that. Lots of movement, and also communication, because if you see the antennas of this guy, the antlers, I should say, they act as antennas. They're all lit up. So there's a communication happening. You're like online. I don't know. Connected, I should say. So what is it? What blessings are coming your way for pile number? Oh man, okay, too many. Those were the first 3 that came through. So let me see what those ones are here. Okay. Okay, so the Explorer of Wands. So that is, I'm almost positive it's the Knight of Wands. The 9 of Wands. And then the Chariot. Okay. So what blessings are coming your way? Well, there's a lot of blessings because there were so many of these cards that were spilling out, but I only chose the first 3 that came out. And okay, so Explorer of Wands, return to vitality. Now let me just make sure that that's not the page. I'm almost positive that it is the Knight. Hold on a sec. Wrong. Actually, you know what the Explorer of Wands is? It's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Wow. So you're being activated. There's definitely some movement, fast movement because of the fire, the wands, that fire energy, and there's a lot of that color, the yellows and oranges of the chakra system. That means the solar plexus, which is your personal power center, and then your sacral chakra, which is your creative center or the center of self-worth. So this Queen of Wands is showing that you're stepping into your confidence, into your power, that you are being gifted confidence and power. Now, the 9 of Wands, you've been through it. Definitely someone who's got a call to action. Look at that. There's a lady who's got a speakerphone here and looks like she's either protesting or speaking out. She's an activist. So you're actively acting in the world. You're actively pursuing something. And then the Chariot, yeah, movement forward, fast movement, something that's really fun. And this is also, I'm experiencing it as like victory. So this card, the number 7, the Chariot card, is sometimes considered the card of victory too, not just the 6 of Wands. I'm talking about like the Chariot. So this is kind of connected to the 6 of Wands in one perspective, but this is a lot larger. This is victory in life. So if you've had like some pretty like, say, troubling times, or you've been in conflict with someone or something in your life, well, this blessing of yours is showing that you're blasting through that and you're leveling up, you're clearing the way. This is just like a full-on spiritual shift. You're stepping into the Queen of Wands confidence. Being victorious over a obstacle or situation at hand. Now let's take a look at your other cards here. Jubilation or restlessness with a Sagittarius and emotion. A dolphin jumps above the waves. A feeling of jubilation can lift you up. There's an exhilaration as you look to move forward. However, a need for movement can at times leave you feeling restless. Try to manage your agitation and question why you feel blocked from progress. Now, this may be a block from progress that you're feeling right now, but think about it like the blessing that you're going to experience, if you haven't already experienced some of it, is that there's like a real fast movement towards victory, like something that really has been a long-term goal of yours. You're connecting to the joy of life, even in turbulent waters. See how it's jumping above and rising above to the occasion? That's just the same as the Nine of Wands energy, someone who rises above the conflict. Yeah. Okay, and there's reason to be excited for you, group 3. There's definitely reason. So let's take a look at what that is. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Chariot, gates of triumph right here. Success expands in your life. So this is the reason why. I didn't understand quite why triumph or victory was the word that was coming out for the Chariot, but here it is. Gates of triumph. You are being led through these open doors. And do you see this path is well lit? The sun is either, yeah, it looks like it's coming up. Success. There's the rising sun. Still questioning, of course, like, where am I? What am I doing here? We're on a rock floating around in space. And, what am I here to experience? Well, you're here to experience love and joy and success and triumph and victory over your mind, especially, but over any obstacle. Blow your mind, the number 40. So this one's from the Tantric Dakini Oracle, and it shows like these reds and oranges, again, the lower chakra colors of stability and foundation of your creative flow and of your self-empowerment. So this is something that's going to blow your mind. This is something that's coming kind of almost like out of the blue. Yeah, this blessing of yours is going to come out of the blue for you. Let's see. Humility, and there's 2 of these cards. Humility and sanctity. So we've got Hanuman. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. So you may be feeling like your nose is to the grindstone, that you can't do this anymore. Well, seriously, do not give up. Hanuman is here. He's like the devoted warrior, someone who has been devoted to the cause. If you're devoted to a cause, and the cause hasn't really gone anywhere yet, believe me when I say you are going to succeed. Because you also have humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. And this is someone who's very humble. So you're being humbled because it's being humbled in the way that universe works, because you're like, wow, do I deserve all this good stuff coming to me? And that's what I keep on hearing you guys going around and around saying, do I really deserve this coming to me? And yes, you do. You totally do. You may be feeling really, really tired with the 9 of Wands. You've been doing this for a while. You've been, on board, and you've been like devoted to this one thing. And now it's also talking about how once you receive the success and the money that you never thought that you would get, once you receive that, be humble. Be humbled in knowing that this was a gift. This was a boon. This was something that the universe was like, here, you need to feel this. You need to feel joy. You need to feel like excitement and love, and you need to feel that gift of abundance coming through. You need to feel this. This is something that you need to experience in this lifetime. So be humble when it comes. your way. When it comes your way, it's not an if, it's a when. You're tapped in, tuned into it. Messenger, look, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Okay. Serious energy, messenger. You're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and you're going. Open to abundance, the number 8. So this is from the Unicorn Oracle deck. I don't know exactly what it's called, but all the cards will be, the decks will be displayed in the description box. This one says, open to abundance, believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. So this is being open to that flow of magic, of that flow of abundance coming to you and through you. You are an abundant human. You're going to experience the abundance. As you can see in this picture, there's an abundance of peace, there's abundance of light, there's abundance of gold coins, there's an abundance of community, as you can see here, and I think community came through. The 8s, not only an abundance connected to like infinity, there's like an infinite experience, and 8s are abundance as well, but it's also talking about the 8th house. What I'm hearing is like the Scorpio, the 8th house of mystery, an abundance of mystery, but being okay with that mystery at this point. Like, oh, you know, anyone could have been abundant like this. You're humbled because it's happening to you now. It's not anyone else, it's happening to you and your family. Number 20, oh my God. Okay, I said this the last 2 decks, I mean, the last 2 piles, but the way that the cards came out is just so tremendous. It's so, I can't make this up. Like, you would think that I picked these out specifically from the decks, but I didn't. This is showing you how aligned you are to abundance. There's grapes here. So the grape with Vitis vinifera with the number 23. And the number 23 right here, lead the way, light your own path. Holy crap, guys. Your mind is going to be blown. If you haven't received the abundance yet that you want and deserve, you will have it very soon. This 111 portal, and I'm also hearing 1111 portal, is definitely giving you this blessing. So expect the unexpected. I know that a lot of people say that, and I hate saying that, but like, that's what it's coming through as. So then we have the Crow Tarot. Communication, once again. So what? These, wow. Messenger, communication, then the 23, open to abundance, blow your mind, the Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Chariot, victory, jubilation, triumph, success. This is the communication right here. If you need anything else, well, we do have these. Hold on a sec. Wow. You guys are really, 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 really aligned. Whatever you've done to get to this point, kudos to you. You did a lot of work. You were devoted. Okay, astral house of career. So some of you guys, this is in relation to a career. 9, so this is the months of the year. Oh my God, and I just said 9. I don't even know why I said 9. That's so funny. I meant to say months of the year. September. Okay. September may be of significance to you. The number 9 may be of significance to you. Tea leaf, dog, perfection, protection. Ooh, perfection. Protection from a powerful friend. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. No shit. Guys, you're getting some money, okay? Okay. And then tea leaf. Tree, affairs with your family. Is this like, I heard money doesn't grow on trees, but maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe it's coming from your family tree. Or maybe it's just coming from like a DNA lineage, like your DNA has been activated. And actually, you could connect with piles 1 or 2 as well, because I saw something here. Where was it? Oh, the owl here. The owl was pile number 2. Wow. Okay, so the massive energy happening. Massive, massive abundance for you in all ways. Okay? Career, finance, family, even family. Yes, family. Joy, emotions, you name it. You're going to step into a leadership role if it's a career thing. You may even I'm not even going to say it. Like this is open-ended, okay? This is something where whatever you put your mind to, you can have it. It even said that with the thoughts, like who needs ships and planes? And didn't we have a ship somewhere here? Do we not? Maybe I'm losing my mind. I thought we saw a ship. Hmm. Oh, the boat. Yeah, boat. So it said here, who needs ships and planes when one has thoughts? Vibration is the key to all. Frequency of prosperity of money and unity and oneness. Access peaks when stillness speaks. No need to fear this year. So yeah, you do not need to worry at all. Things are going to happen in a way that maybe your mind will be blown. Okay. My mind is blown with this. This is one of the best readings I've ever experienced in my life so far. Let's keep this going. So I think that's all I've got for you, pile number 3. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading and go down to the comment section. Let me know what your goals are, what your hopes and dreams are. This is a community I'm trying to really get us to level up together this year. And how we do that is speaking out loud what we wish to manifest this year. So please let me know in the comment section if you wish to say, and let me know what resonated for you. Let me know like what excites you. And I think that's it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And otherwise, I'll see you in my other readings. This was a beautiful reading, guys. Jaima. Bye for now.